Hi, my name is Wyatt Richardson. This is my persuasive speech for my portfolio assignment for Dr. Thompson's online public speaking course. The topic of my speech today is going to be Snap City, as you see here. Snap City is a term that originated with a bodybuilder named C.T. Fletcher. C.T. Fletcher is one of the greats in the bodybuilding industry, I guess it would be called. I started working out recently, a couple of weeks ago, going to the gym every day, and I was watching his videos for motivation. And that's when I came across this whole Snap City series that he made. The Snap City originally started off as a kind of diss to him and his people that he works out with from other bodybuilders. They came up with the Snap City terminology because the way that he was lifting weights, apparently it would snap his muscles, they said. But he totally disagreed, and as a result of him disagreeing, he became very successful. And what he actually said about their terminology, which was called Snap City, he said that Snap City is a limitation. It's a fear. It's a fear that people who are scared to make things happen have. He called them Snap City people. He said they reside in Snap City. And he also said that the people that live in Snap City will never get anywhere in life. I liked how he said that, and I related it to my own life personally and the situations that I've been through. And I believe it's just a part of me to motivate people through not living in Snap City, as I left my own Snap City a couple of times. When I was in high school, I was in my senior year on my way to college for the first time. My mother gave me a copy of the Nelson Mandela inaugural speech, which is actually really not the Nelson Mandela inaugural speech. It's from an author named Marianne Williamson in a book called A Return to Love. And one of the quotes from that is, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light and not our darkness that frightens us the most." I didn't really understand why my mother gave me that poem or that speech at such a young age. I was just like, okay, Mom, this is a weird birthday present, but I'll take it anyway, thank you. Just a couple years ago, I finally started to understand why she gave me that. It got to the point where I realized that in life, I was always just doing enough to get by. I never really took a chance in life to actually be great and make great things happen. So now I appreciate that my mother gave me that speech, and I would encourage people that when they do have people in their lives that are showing them those things, they may not say it, but just look at what they're doing and giving you and the type of stuff they do say to you or don't say to you, and it might help you out in the long run or help you avoid some things that I did in life. I also read a book called The Dream Giver. It's from Bruce Wilkinson, and in that book there was a man named Ordinary. He lived in a land of nowhere. Excuse me, and this whole time in the book, it talks about how Ordinary had a dream to become a somebody. That was what the somebodies were called. There was people like Ordinary who lived in nowhere, and there were people who were almost somebody, and then there was the somebodies. And it was his dream to become a somebody. And in that book, it just talks about how there were certain fears and certain things in life that will come to distract you from your big goal, and that there's people in your life that will try to keep you from your goal as well. Now, what I did with that book is it came at a time in my life where I wanted to do something career-wise, and I had a lot of people that were around me that didn't really understand what I wanted to do. But I did actually chase my goal and became successful doing it. And that was the first time I went to nursing school with my LPN program. I had a lot of people saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, why do you want to do this, why do you want to do that? And it got to the point where I just had to sit down with myself and say, I'm really going to do this just for me. It had to make me happy. I had to act on my big dream. So I really just encourage everybody to act on their big dreams. And when I leave you here, I want to leave you with just one quote from Marianne Williamson again. It says that our dreams aren't just in some of us, it's in all of us. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others the permission to do the same. And as we're liberated by our own fears, we automatically liberate others as well. So we're going to take this Snap City, get rid of these letters, and in our future, I just encourage everybody to not be a Snap City, but just to, excuse me here, just to act on everything that we can do.